You may think your cat sees the world just like you do, but that's not quite true. In fact, their vision is quite different from ours in some ways. Here are 8 ways cats see the world differently than we do. Cats can see much better in low light than humans can. They have a reflective layer of tissue called the tapetum lucidum behind their retinas that acts like a mirror, bouncing light back through the retina and allowing more of it to be absorbed by the photoreceptor cells. This gives cats night vision about 6 to 8 times greater than ours. However, this comes at a cost. Because the mirror-like reflection takes time, cats cannot see moving objects well in the dark. And unlike us, they do not have a lot of rods in their retinas, which are the cells responsible for seeing movement. So when a fast-moving object enters their field of view, it blurs. Cats rely on their other senses, such as hearing and smell, to detect danger or potential prey while hunting at night. Humans see color, but our ability to do so is limited. We can only see red, blue, and green colors, as well as shades of those colors. We call this type of color vision trichromatic. Cats, on the other hand, have dichromatic vision. This means they can only see 2 primary colors, blue and yellow, as well as shades of those colors. However, scientists recently discovered that some cats may actually have a genetic mutation that allows them to see a bit of red. But this is very rare, and most cats cannot see the color red at all. We humans love to gaze up at the clouds and daydream, but cats would rather look down. Cats are crepuscular, which means they are most active at dawn and dusk. This is because their eyes are adapted to see well in low light conditions, making these times of the day ideal for hunting. Their eyes dilate quickly in low light, enabling them to see clearly in dim environments. During the day, however, their pupils constrict to slits, which protects their retinas from bright sunlight. Unlike us, who tend to be most alert during the day, cats are crepuscular. So they see dawn and dusk as prime times for activity, while nighttime and midday are their favorite times for sleeping. We usually assume that cats see things in greater detail than we do, thanks to their excellent night vision and ability to see 6 times better in low light than us. However, this isn't entirely true. The number of pixels in the center of our retinas is comparable to that of cats. This is where we differ. Humans have more cones in the central area of their retinas than cats, allowing us to perceive fine details, like the intricate patterns on a butterfly S-wings or the delicate features of a loved one S-face more clearly. Cats, on the other hand, have fewer cones in the center of their retinas and rely more on peripheral vision when looking at things. Their eyes are also positioned on the sides of their heads, which gives them a wider field of view than ours. Our eyes are roughly spherical, while a cat's eye is more almond-shaped. This is due to the shape of their eye sockets in their skulls, which provides more protection against injury. However, this comes with a trade-off as it causes some distortion in their vision. Humans do experience this distortion because our eye sockets are rounder and our eyes protrude slightly from our heads, whereas cats' eyes sit deeper within their sockets. This difference in eye shape results in a horizontal shift in their vision. To compensate, cats rely on their superior motion detection abilities to accurately judge distances. Interestingly, researchers found that cats use their noses as a third eye to help them judge distances. When they sniff something, they take a quick look at the object and then sniff again. By sniffing twice, they get a sense of the object's size, shape, and location in 3-dimensional space. As humans, we have the luxury of experiencing the world through 3 primary dimensions: length, width, and height. However, cats perceive the world through 4 dimensions, adding an extra spatial dimension to our understanding. Cats have exceptional depth perception, which enables them to navigate their surroundings with ease and grace. They can accurately judge distances, allowing them to jump onto high shelves, leap from great heights without injury, and land softly on their feet with remarkable consistency. Their excellent depth perception is due to the placement of their eyes on the sides of their head, which provides them with binocular vision, meaning they see the world with 2 perspectives, one from each eye. Binocular vision gives cats a sense of depth and allows them to see the world in 3 dimensions. Additionally, their brain processes visual input from both eyes simultaneously, which helps them judge distances more accurately. When we look at an object, we typically see it as a single image. However, cats see 2 images, one in each eye, which overlap in the center of their visual field. These 2 images are then fused into one image by their brains, resulting in a 3-dimensional view of the world. Cats can see things more clearly than us because they have 2 eyes, which give them binocular vision. This is similar to how we see things when we use both eyes, but cats have an even wider field of binocular vision than we do, around 200 degrees compared to our 120-degree binocular vision, so cats can see things more clearly than us, unless the animal is too far away for them to see clearly with both eyes. As nocturnal hunters, cats have developed exceptional abilities to detect motion in their environment, relying heavily on their acute hearing. In contrast, our sense of hearing is not as well developed as theirs, and we often rely more on our sense of sight to detect movement. Cats can hear sounds that are too high or too low for humans to detect, allowing them to pick up on subtle movements in their surroundings. For example, the rustling of leaves or the fluttering of a bird's wings. Their ears are also more sensitive than ours, allowing them to hear sounds from a greater distance. In addition, cats can rotate their ears independently, giving them a wide range of hearing. They can also determine the direction of a sound by rotating their ears toward its source, which helps them locate potential prey or predators. Their exceptional hearing abilities make it easier for them to navigate and hunt in the dark. While our vision may be keener in the dark, cats' hearing more than compensates for any shortcomings in their eyesight. If you've ever played with a cat, you may have noticed that they seem to be fascinated by moving objects. However, they may not be chasing after the object itself, but rather the movement it creates. Cats are highly attuned to changes in their environment, and they may react to the movement of an object, because it indicates potential danger or prey. For example, if you dangle a toy in front of your cat and move it quickly, they may become agitated because they mistake it for a struggling animal, such as a mouse or a bird. Similarly, cats may be attracted to moving cars or other objects outside of their home because they remind the cat of a small animal running for its life. Now, it's time for some fun. Take the quiz to find out what type of cat you would be, based on your personality. A staff member took the quiz and found that she would be a Scottish Fold. What about you? Would you be a Bengal, a Persian, or a Maine Coon? Click on the link below to find out. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content about cats. We'd also appreciate it if you could share this video with your friends and family, especially if they have cats. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking questions.